Hey guys, back again. Figured since we were here planting some plants to hand out on our Monday coffee times, maybe we could have a chat about growth, because apparently that's what I'm all about now. So let's get into it. I have lived a lot of lifestyles. I have an incredible amount of life experience. My Some of my earliest memories are of me being in courtrooms. And we're not talking, 18, 16, 14. No, although I was in courtrooms in those areas too. I remember being in a courtroom at the age of 6, being on a witness stand at the age of 6, having to deal with lawyers, judges, the crown attorney, family courts, all that fun stuff, practically since the moment I could walk. I know the legal systems and how they've destroyed homes, destroyed families, all that fun stuff. And I had to grow up in that world. That's what being a crown ward means. Living a life of bureaucracy, legal loopholes, and manipulation, whether it's me manipulating the system or the system manipulating me. That's just how it went. But interestingly enough, there's one huge advantage I got from growing up in the system. While you and your friends were out playing video games, taking bike rides to the park, playing sports, or doing, normal child stuff, me and my friends, we were stuck at home in life skills groups. We were stuck at home learning how to budget, learning how to cook, learning how to exist. Because the government didn't give a fuck about whether or not we were living the lives of a normal child. The government gives a fuck that when they're done with us, we are a good statistic for them. Because otherwise, it makes them look bad. The only point of my childhood was to make the government look good. And let me tell you, I figured that shit out real quick. And I resisted it at every possible opportunity. Which means that while I was growing and learning, I was also becoming a master manipulator. I was also figuring out bureaucracy and how to twist it and use it and turn it into my advantage. I was learning how to find loopholes in the system that nobody else can find, right? These are things that I've been doing since the moment I could practically open my mouth and speak words. On top of all that, at the age of 18, when I left Children's Aid, I immediately started providing shelters to people. I was that guy who used to you'd come over to my apartment, and the rule was no flags. All flags had to stay at the door. I have been providing safe spaces and shelters to people since the minute I hit the streets. In fact, I would say, if nothing else, that's one of my greatest assets, is that I've been providing safe space for people forever. I know that that is a reasonable hut to live in because I've been living in it for 24 months as of next week. I've also been living in a 1-bedroom. Even when I had a 2-bedroom apartment to myself, I spent the entire time in my living room sleeping on my couch. I'm a millennial. I don't need a lot of space. Most of us don't. What I do need is affordable food. What I do need is to be able to do my taxes without spending $50 at H&R Block to get it done. What I do need is to know that the people I love and care about have a way to survive, have a way to be healthy. And that's what my program is all about. That's why it is more than just the roof. Because what we're going to do, we're going to teach you how to grow your own food. We're going to teach you how to build a Conestoga hut. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. And when we do, you can take those skills and you can use them, whether it's in Nicaragua, Cambodia, or Alaska. It doesn't matter. The skills are transferable and useful everywhere. If you know basic carpentry, if you know basic gardening and agriculture, if you know basic electrical to set up a solar power, you will survive. You can even thrive. I have 3 jobs right now. I run an organization. I work for the local shelter here in town. And I also have a freelance photographer gig that kicks in 2 or 3 times a month right now. I could not hold down those 3 jobs if I wasn't living somewhere stable and somewhere safe, somewhere that I could sleep and wake up knowing that I'm going to be in one piece tomorrow. That's what these huts are for. You as a society are the ones who taught me everything I need to know. And I hope to God that you as a society can understand we're fucked right now. Absolutely fucked. So let's do something about it. Let's help each other out. Let's teach each other life skills. Let's teach each other how to plant some food. Let's teach each other how to do better. Because when all is said and done, that's what this is all about. Doing better. And I hope to God you help me make it. Because all I'm waiting for now is land. I have all the money set aside, ready for the next build. That's right. That's right. I have the money ready. The question is, where to put it and how to make sure that the city doesn't stop us. So if you guys want to hear more about me, if you want to hear more about my More Than Just the Roof program, drop me a comment below, because I want to know if anybody even gives a shit. Keep me posted, guys. I need your feedback. Just throwing that out there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I know this is a longer video than I usually make. I'll probably end up chopping it up.